Hello everyone, and welcome back to Digimon World. As always, I'm xHitoBiteZ and we have Clipsvh.
Digimon.
So I'm running Cheat Engine on the side, Cheat Engine 6.5.1, and I'm only doing it to keep track of my stats. Particularly, I want to keep track of tiredness, weight, happiness, discipline, care mistakes. But I'm not going to be editing any of the values, although if I wanted to, I could.
So basically all the stuff that you already know and could know, but without having to just repeatedly go into the menu to figure it out.
Yeah, well, tiredness, it's a little difficult to track without Centauromon. So, and I don't have Centauromon. So what I'm trying to do right now is feed it small recoveries. It'll occasionally say it doesn't want to eat small recoveries, and then when that happens, I'll scold it. And its discipline and happiness will go up by a little bit. But only if you do it when it doesn't decide to eat something that you're trying to give it. So I'm trying to get both the happiness meter and discipline meter full blue. Happiness is the first one, discipline is the second one. At a certain point, it will just not work, this trick. At around like 90 discipline or so, they generally always eat what you give them. So then I'll have to be a little creative. And you don't actually have to feed them the small recovery. If they say no, you just scold them and then, the stats go up.
So what are you going for, or is that going to be a surprise?
Well, there's a chance that Birdramon can Digivolve into Airdramon with certain stats. Happiness and discipline have to be at max, which they're both max when the bar is fully blue. And discipline actually has a graphical glitch that tells you exactly when it's maxed, so you'll always know when discipline's maxed. Happiness is, there's no graphical glitch, but the bar will be fully blue, so it's not that hard to keep track of. And then tiredness has to be 0. Without Centauromon, it's a little difficult to figure out what your tiredness is. You just kind of have to guess. But with the cheat engine, you know exactly what your tiredness level is. You can edit them, but you can also just rest. And resting at...
Yeah, but before you had to guess, and now you don't have to guess, so you're not using it to cheat, but you're using it to cheat.
Well, I mean, if I had Centauromon, I wouldn't be doing this, but... I mean, I could go recruit Centauromon, but, there's a chance that I won't be able to do it in time because I only have a few days left before Birdramon will actually end up digivolving into Ultimate. Which I thought wouldn't happen, but doing this trick, it will most definitely happen. With just, increasing its discipline and happiness. So its discipline is at 69, and its happiness is at 80. The only way to know the exact value is with cheat engine, or else you'll only know like an estimated amount.
Yeah, like I could say like, not 80 exactly, but I could say, oh, that looks about 80%.
Yeah, and it's almost at 77. I'm also going to be doing a little bit of training, try to get a little tired and then make it hungry and poop. Because if you feed it and you let it poop in the toilet, discipline and happiness do, increase. But when you do train, your happiness does decrease a little bit. I think it's by 1 each training hour. So each time you train. And the reason I'm giving it small recoveries and not anything else is because small recoveries only cost 100 bits, and sometimes when you give someone food when they're not hungry, sometimes their happiness goes down a little bit. It doesn't always happen, but sometimes it does. And I want happiness to be at a certain point, which is max. So if you look at just the bars, you can see that I'm almost there. I'm gonna go buy some small recoveries, and while we're at it, when discipline this high, Birdramon's probably gonna eat everything I give it at this point. So I'm gonna have to find another way of increasing its discipline and happiness.
You've disciplined him. He knows better now. He knows that when you feed him, it's for his own good.
Well, sometimes he still might deny it because it's not maxed out. And even when it's maxed out, I think they can still sometimes deny it. It's just very rare.
I'm not very hungry right now. I don't want a small recovery. No, Birdramon, eat this. You're gonna die. No, I'm not hungry.
So, I'm gonna deposit some stuff with Agumon. Because I have no room left. Birdramon will also be going to sleep pretty soon, so that's kind of sucky. Because that means I'm running out of time. I think I can actually fight, Greymon. I think I spoke to Euromon before, but I just wanted to double check. Euromon tells us about the bandits. I think I did that right before we ended last episode. Let's see if maybe if I let it rest, maybe it'll be hungry or have to poop. Please have to poop. Yay, or hungry. Hungry is also good. I'm fine with hungry. Eat. Keep eating. Okay, now stop eating. Just make your little happy noise. Yay! Increased happiness and discipline by a really small amount. But something is better than nothing.
Does it get harder to increase it as it gets higher, or is it just like the same all across?
It's usually just the same depending on what you do. Like poop usually raises discipline by 1 or 2. Feeding it raises it by 1, 2, or 3. When you scold it when it doesn't want to eat something that you want to give it, I think it's usually 9. But yeah, it's usually the same.
So basically at this point you're hoping for it to deny what you give it so that you can get those bigger boosts, I guess, since
Yeah.
that seems to be the highest value.
Yeah. But when its discipline is really high, it doesn't do it that often. Unfortunately. It's sleepy though, so I'm not gonna let it sleep just yet. I'm gonna try a few more times. Yes! It denied it! It's not gonna go to max, but
It still jumped up by a
Yeah.
good chunk.
it did. I think if you praise it when you scold it when out of nowhere, like an inappropriate time, discipline goes up by 2 and happiness decreases by 10. And then when you just praise it out of nowhere, I think discipline goes down by 5. And I don't remember how much happiness goes up by. Maybe 10. Probably 10. I just need 10 more happiness and 10 more discipline. Alright, I'll let you sleep. And then we'll go do some stuff. Maybe we'll get Airdramon. If we don't, it's okay, because there's another way. Well, there's 2 other ways of getting him. I just want to get the extra stat boost for digivolving into Airdramon. Also, it completes another thing in the Digimon chart. So then, you know, I want this chart to be full eventually. We're gonna get the meat for today. And then I will save it. We'll recruit Centauramon while we're at it, and maybe we'll recruit another Digimon, but mostly just Centauramon, because around that area is also where you find happy mushrooms. And happy mushrooms are good, because they increase happiness by quite a bit. But there's a side effect. Sometimes your Digimon gets sick.
Which decreases happiness?
Yeah, usually. Or actually, it always has for me. I don't know if it's like always or if it's just like almost always.
Maybe it always says it if you used a happiness mushroom because they got sick from something you fed them.
If you win battles, discipline sometimes goes up, happiness also sometimes goes up. You know, Birdramon eats a lot of. Happiness is now 97, discipline is 91.
Well, we're getting there.
Yeah. I'm hoping discipline can go up a little bit more. Yes, it denied!
Nice.
Oh, is this enough?
Now we're about to 100%.
Oh, it's 99!
That's rough.
Oh.
Because if you didn't have cheat engine, it totally looks like it'd be 100%.
Oh man, it's okay. I have until he wants to go to sleep to get his discipline to 100. So, let's do another battle, but before we do that, let me just quickly recruit Centauramon. Hopefully it's quick. Go there. Reason I went left is because I was watching a streamer, a speedrunner I mean. He did it a certain way and he went left first and he actually ended up getting certain items in the rotation. And ouch.
Okay, Birdramon was behind cover.
I wasn't.
Why did he fall over?
Cause it can't hurt me, probably.
Oh, so is this like?
I mean, oh, he denied!
Like oh, that'll do it. So this looks like some kind of like reverse Yu-Gi-Oh deal where like any damage done to you just gets carried over to Birdramon.
Yeah, basically. Oh, happiness and discipline are at 100. Alright, let's recruit. I'll stay in the city. Why did you attack us if, like, you're kind of a jerk, Centauramon? Yeah, let's keep going. Yeah, there's Tyrannomon now. I do want to fight him now. Wait, can we at least explain ourselves? Please? So I want to fight him now because there's a vending machine up ahead. And I want to get moldy meat, which makes your Digimon sick. And I want that so I can recruit another Digimon in the future a little bit easier.
Sounds like you've got everything pretty much planned out.
I have quite a bit planned out. I don't exactly know how I want to get certain Digimon, because, you know, there's like 50 Digimon. So, you know, I'll figure that out as time goes on. Like Digimon as a partner, not like recruitments. For recruitments, I think I know exactly how I want to recruit everybody. Hopefully. Oh, also, while we're in this battle, there was this guy on YouTube, I think his name was Gino. He, actually found out how to get chain melons just spawn randomly on a map. Chain melons, is kind of like DigiCBass, except chain melons increases lifespan by 20 hours versus DigiCBass, which increases it by like 3 or 5 hours. And the only actual way you're supposed to get chain melons is by the back dimension, which is something that you do post-game, and it only appears once every like 15 days or something. I don't remember the exact number of days. But there's actually a chance for it to spawn in a certain map in Gear Savannah, but it has to be when you start a new game, the RNG determines like certain things, you know, like certain spawns that will appear in certain maps, or certain items that will spawn in certain maps. And if you get a very lucky RNG, you can actually get chain melons every time you go into that map. I never knew it was actually possible. The reason that Gino found it out is because some guy named Sid is a programmer, and he went through the entire code and was able to figure that out.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah. You know, the fan base for this game is insane. I didn't even know it was that, like, amazing.
It also sounds like the fan base of this game takes the Digi part of Digimon pretty fucking seriously.
Yeah. They do.
Like holy crap. Like, yeah, I just went through the source code of like Digimon World just to see what this was, just to see how it worked, and yeah, it turns out if you do this, and this, you're a god.
There's also another thing I found out about Gino that I won't spoil now, but with Cheat Engine, it makes it really easy to achieve because it tracks everything for you.
Without cheating?
Without actually cheating, yeah.
Okay.
It just tracks
so, like,
everything for you.
Just basically doing what you're doing and just tracking the values.
Yeah. But it's like the coolest Digivolution ever. The Land of Bear.
I guess depending on what kind of a, like, if you're a purist, I guess that's still technically cheating.
No,
but...
I know. I mean, even I consider this cheating in a little bit, but like, I'm also kind of abusing save states, so like I'm also cheating in that sense.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I think people think that's, you know, abusing save states is cheating. I mean, I don't think abusing save states is necessarily cheating if you've beaten the game before.
I think it depends on how harshly you abuse save states.
I don't know.
And for what reason you're abusing the save states. I think it's a gray area.
I feel like if you've beaten the game before and you just want to use save states, then it's fine. I mean, if it's your first time, then, you know, maybe that's like cheating. Run away! So there was a move that I could have learned from Tyrannomon, but I don't think Birdramon can learn it. And even if Birdramon can learn it, there's another Digimon that teaches it, which is a little bit easier to learn from. So that's why I didn't really care. Alright, so if we go over here, there's a vending machine. Oh, also, in this area, this map and the map before it, time goes twice as slow. So instead of every 1 second, the little second meter move every 2 seconds moves 1 tick. So as you see, 1, 2, 1, 2, it moves 1 tick. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. I think it's called steak, but steak is actually moldy meat. I hope I have enough money. Steak, yep. Steak right here. Moldy meat. I'll see if I can get another one. Just, you know, to have 2 or 3, just, you know, just to have it. Steak, 3, wow. Actually, really lucky. Yeah. now let's go. So now that I have happiness and discipline both at max, there's only a 1 in 3 chance that the Digivolution will actually occur. So I'll be abusing save states to ensure that I get the Digivolution. I'll deposit the HP chip. Also, tiredness has to be 0, and without Centauromon, it's hard to tell what your tiredness level is. Now I do have Centauromon, so it doesn't matter. But let's deposit the moldy meat for now. Actually, do we want to? Yeah. Do we want to? You know what?
I don't
Yeah.
know, do we want to?
Yeah. Let's wait. Let's wait. Did I get my meat for today? Yes, I did. Okay. Now, essentially, what I have to do is, well, first of all, I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save state, not actual save, just save state. Alright. Happiness and discipline is at 100. If you go to your Digimon and you see happiness and discipline, both bars are fully blue, that means that they're at max. Of course, the difference between 99 and 100, it's like very difficult to figure out, but with the American version, there's a little glitch on the discipline bar, which the blue bar actually goes out of the gauge, so that's how you'll know that the discipline is 100. It's not on the other two versions, at least I don't think it is. I think the graphical glitch is only on the American version. Or the American version, because the other one's European. Alright, let's do just a tiny bit of training. Just a tiny bit. I just want to train up offense a little bit. Just so I can be strong. A very strong human. I mean, this is not a human, this is a bird. A firebird.
Yes, Firebird. Big and strong.
Alright. I want to keep my giant meats, or at least keep one giant meat for a trade.
You've raised his discipline, so now he knows he's gotta eat.
Oh, its happiness just went down a little bit. Oh, it went back up.
Why is his hunger being sated something that makes him unhappy?
No, when you
Birdramon,
train,
you're weird.
When you train, your happiness goes down by 1. Every training station you do. But when you feed it, it goes up by like 7 or 8 or something like that. I don't remember. It goes up by quite a bit. They're very lenient with happiness increasing. Discipline is usually a little bit less lenient, except for when it doesn't take an item. Also, to recruit another Digimon, you have to actually talk to Centauromon and actually rest at his place. So, keep that in mind. If your tiredness is at 100, resting at Centauromon exactly 5 times reduces it to 0. So, yeah, because each time Centauromon decreases tiredness by 20, I guess 20%, whatever you want to call it, but by 20 points. So resting at it 5 times reduces it from 100 to 0. He'll only have like really high tiredness is if you train him too much, and then he has like that little sweat thing above his head.
A little anime sweat drop.
Yeah. My tiredness is 0, but I do want to waste time, so I'm just gonna rest.
You know, based on what you told me you have to do to get this Digievolution, it seems like the opposite of what you'd want to do.
You waste time?
Yeah.
Well, because the Digivolution only has a chance of happening when he goes to sleep.
Oh.
Yeah, this is, you can get it just by regular training, but, I mean, I don't have that rookie Digimon that does it, and Also, this is just kind of cool. And if everything works out perfectly, I'll get 2 Digivolutions at once. But because of like the amount of time that he's been alive, it could also just not Digivolve into Airdramon and just go straight into the ultimate. So I'm just hoping RNG is on my side today. I will be abusing save states, trying it a few times, seeing what happens. Let's just do a regular save just in case something happens with the save state. Who knows? Who knows? Alright, let's do a save state. In about 20 or so seconds, he'll want to go to sleep.
You gotta go to sleep, Birdramon. Come on, go to sleep. Because if you don't go to sleep, then your body's not gonna recover. You're gonna be tired the next day. You won't be able to get big and strong.
I guess it's possible that I forgot exactly what hour Birdramon goes to sleep. I guess that's also possible. Okay, so he does want to go to sleep. So I'm going to do a save state. I'm going to walk around a bit and then I'm going to hit save. His tiredness is at 0. I slept at Centauromon a few times. Happiness and discipline are at 100. I'll show it off again. It's maxed. And let's do another save state and then let's let him go to sleep. So after he wakes up, he will be eligible for an ultimate Digivolution, which is a little scary, but he should also be eligible for Airdramon. So let's see what happens. It didn't happen. So let's load the save state. Let's walk around a little bit, reset all the RNG. I guess, you know, you can leave a room. Make sure he doesn't have to poop or anything. Last thing I want is for him to poop when he wakes up. I don't want to poop next to Centauromon's clinic, because that's just kind of disgusting.
Yeah, you shouldn't poop outside a hospital.
And it didn't happen again. Okay. I'll do another save state. Why not? Please, 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 please. It's doing something! It's doing something!
Oh, looks like it's Digivolving.
Imagine he just goes straight into his ultimate. I'm gonna be so pissed.
Numamon.
He goes Digivolves and Birdramon's Digivolving to Numamon.
Is he?
No. Airdramon, yes! It worked! Whew. Okay, so now it's possible that he will instantly Digivolve. Yes! 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 That's just super cool that you can do that in this game. I've only done it once before and it's just so satisfying. 2 Digivolutions back to back. And there we go. My tamer level went up. Ah.
2 back-to-back Digivolves.
And look at my beautiful stats now. Look at these beautiful stats.
Nice.
Oh, this is so good. Alright, now, unfortunately, I lost some of my moves. But I still have Magma Bomb, so that's all that really matters. Okay, so that's how you get Birdramon to Digivolve into Airdramon to immediately Digivolve into Phoenixmon. Phoenixmon is actually a Mega Digimon, but I think in this game they probably classify him as an Ultimate. I don't know why a Mega Digimon's in it, but there's another Mega Digimon that's in the game, and that's Hercules Kabuterimon. But you know what? Whatever. Anyway, we have Phoenixmon now, and I'm like super excited. Let me save state.
Commemorate this moment with a save state.
It's so good. Also, when your Digimon Digivolves to an ultimate, they will live a few more days. I think it's like about 72 hours. Or maybe 96 hours, something along those lines. I think we can get meat for today. We did. I have small recoveries and I have MP. Floppies, okay. So there's one more thing that we're gonna do. And that's hopefully fight Greymon. I think we have enough prosperity points to do that. So let's talk to Digimon. Chef of Flames. He's fueled with motivation. He's also fueled with fire. 15 prosperity points. Alright, that should be the bare minimum that you need for Greymon. I used to think it was 20, but it's actually 15. Greymon! What street sign? Okay.
Greymon, you're kind of weird.
Do you really think you can beat my amazing Phoenixmon?
God, what if he does?
I guess it's possible. I do only have 9 recoveries.
And they're not healing you by very much.
Because I have so much HP now. Total HP. Like, look at this. It does nothing.
You're not even getting any MP back, yeah. Well, I mean, at least Greymon doesn't know whether he's coming or going, so that's a good thing.
Ooh,
no, he recovered.
That attack. I forgot what that's called.
It doesn't look like he does much damage to you now, either.
Well, I mean, I am an ultimate. I am an ultimate. If you have a champion, this is a pretty tough fight, unless you have like a really good moveset, which you know is possible. That attack does a lot. 418. Crimson Wing. This should do over 1,000. Oh, it didn't. I didn't get the gauge high enough then. About 3 more hits and I should be. Oh god. Oh! I countered it with Magma Bomb.
I guess the first time I see you play this game, you did that to another Digimon instead of another Digimon doing that to you.
Yeah, usually the other Digimon does it to you. Or to me, I mean. I rarely ever get to do it to other Digimon. And this should kill out. Yep, and Greymon's defeated. I think he has like 4,500 health. So he has a lot of health, and he also has a lot of defense. Because you saw that I was only doing about 300 damage. Wow. Train me. So Greymon opens up the arena. He's also kind of awesome. I love Greymon. What day is it? Day 11. Okay, so we can't do that thing yet. We have to wait till day 15 to get a rain plant. Or we can do the next thing I want to do. Let's talk to Digimon again. Greymon came and he opened up an arena. And I should have 17 prosperity points, and yes I do. So, I'm gonna just quickly show off Greymon's arena, and then that'll be it. Greymon's arena is kind of awesome because of how big it is. It's pretty big. Arena lobby. Right now it's somewhat empty. I think Penguinmon is already here because I did recruit him. Hi Penguinmon. So what's really cool about Greymon's arena is that the Japanese text is still there. At least I find that pretty cool.
I think you mean the Digiscript?
Okay. Eventually, this will be a little bit more populated, but it'll be a long time. So this is just information.
So basically, like, whatever Digimon you end up recruiting that come here will show up here then?
Yeah. But when we beat the game, that's when this area will be a little bit more populated. But yeah, you can do the arena now. I'm not gonna do it now. Not right this second. But I will do it eventually. And Phoenixmon stats are amazing. Just want to show it off again. I'm going to... The cool thing about Phoenixmon is that she can learn, or he can learn, every air type move. And I'm going to be trying to learn as many of these as I can. There are a few fire moves up here that I will try to learn as well. That'll be like the next area-ish that we'll be going to, so pretty cool. We'll be learning some pretty good moves pretty soon, I mean. Anyway, I'm just excited that I got Airdramon to Phoenixmon immediately. I just think that that's super cool. Let me just show off the Digichart. So, Birdramon's only ultimate Digimon is Phoenixmon. And Airdramon, it has 2 ultimate Digimon. It doesn't show that Birdramon can go into Airdramon, because it's like a special Digivolution, and any like special Digivolution, they don't show it. Kind of like they don't show Agumon can go into Numamon, because Numamon's technically a special evolution. But yeah, anyway, that's it, and it was pretty awesome being able to get Birdramon go to Airdramon and Airdramon to Phoenixmon. And as you can see, Phoenixmon, Birdramon, and Airdramon are right there to the left. There are 3 others, but I don't have them yet, unfortunately. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and until next time when we probably recruit Angemon, don't forget to rub the rubber ducky. And say hi to Phoenixmon.
Hi, Rubber Ducky. Don't forget to rub the Phoenixmon.